Hi guys, so this is my third Star Trek review, and today I will be reviewing Generations, which I watched yesterday evening while I had my dinner, which was quite nice. To be honest with you, this was the one I was looking forward to the most, because frankly it was my favourite review out of the Nostalgia Critics Star Trek month. You've got Data as well with the relationship. He is my favourite character from Next Gen because, hey, he's Stromberg in disguise. This is going to sound really weird and a bit sadist, but I really wanted to see Kirk die. So yeah, I've been really excited for this one. So this is the first Star Trek film with the cast from the Next Gen, and I had to say that it was a fantastic first film for them. I thought it was brilliant. At least I thought so. It wasn't too plot heavy or dark or intense or scary like First Contact, and First Contact gave me nightmares for about a week. I'm not even joking. I couldn't sleep. I really liked the idea about the Nexus. I like how you can just go back in time and just relive your favourite memories over and over and over again for the rest of your life. Actually, I think I want to go on that thing. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, that'd be so cool. And not only that, unlike the Nostalgia Critic, I actually quite liked the scenes with Data adjusting to his emotion chip. I thought that was really funny, and I'm not sure if it's just the fact that I'm so used to watching Brent Spiner hand it up in Geppetto, but I thought his scenes were like the funniest part in the film. My favourite scene, one of my favourite scenes, I pretty much decided this when I watched the NC's review. So it was before I even saw the film for myself. I decided that my favourite scene would be the bit where he sings that little song about the life forms. That is just the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's so cute! Isn't it cute? Oh my god, it's so cute! Okay, now I want to talk about the role that Kirk plays in the film, and I want to talk about some of his scenes, which I enjoyed immensely. If you paid enough attention to the description in my previous video, you would probably already know that I said that Wayne Shatner was at his most attractive in the undiscovered country. Besides that very wonderful shirtless scene in The Enemy Within. But now I take it back. I take back what I said. This was the hottest I've ever seen Wayne Shatner. I think he kind of lost his sex appeal between the motion picture and the voyage home. I think as he got older and a bit greyer, I think he got sexier over time as he got older. Actually, I think they all got sexier as they got older. I know that kind of sounds weird, but I just love older men. Yeah, I love older men. Especially men over 50. I've been that way ever since I was like 14 or something. And apparently I'm not going to change yet. The scene where Picard meets Kirk when they're in the Nexus, and you see him chopping wood and getting kindling and just being cute, and his eyesight just looked so cute. Oh my god! And then the stud critic was right when he said that it was like somebody's fanfiction. Because I know, because it's like my fanfiction. I haven't got that far yet into my fanfic, but I like to think that in my universe that he and Spock spend their retirement years on Vulcan with their 12-year-old daughter, Talia. I can just imagine Kirk doing those things that he was doing in Generations, and I can imagine Spock doing like wifey kind of things and teaching Talia how to play chess, and while their son Jeremy is off doing stuff in Starfleet. You know? Yeah, I know. I'm totally just nerding out now. It's really embarrassing. Getting back on track. The egg and toast scene. That was fun. That was funny as well. I had a little giggle at Kirk when the toast pops up, and he's like, "Oh hell yeah, we got toast." I also liked the scene where Picard and Kirk defeat Soren together. I thought it was a lot like the fighting scenes from the original series, which I quite liked. But except that the fighting actually looked real for once and not gay as it actually looked like that Kirk actually punched him in the face for once. So yeah, I liked that sort of like little tribute to the original series. And now I want to talk about Kirk's death. I'm not going to lie when I say this, but I did actually have a little cry at it. Even though I didn't quite like it, I still had the little tear in my eye, and I know, I'm weird. But it's just like a reflex kind of thing. Like I have to cry at every film I watch. I didn't like the death, like, at all, because it was just so weird, you know. And James T. Kirk is an icon. He is an iconic character that everyone knows, whether they've seen Star Trek or not. Everybody knows him and loves him for being James T. Kirk. I just think he deserved a much better death than he did in the film. I mean, at least with Spock, his death was dignified, because Spock is a very dignified character, you know. He just, even when he was dying, he was just like, he stood up straight, tucked his shirt down, walked into the glass wall, and I think it would have been a lot more better if Spock was actually there when Kirk died, because because, Kirk was there when Spock died, so it would have been a lot more emotional if he had died in Spock's arms. I had to, ask someone this. I don't know if anyone knows the answer, but I'm just asking, what the hell did Kirk mean by "oh my"? What the hell did he mean by that? Picard didn't say anything to make him respond with "oh my". I mean, was it just the fact that he was like, "oh I'm dying"? Or was he about to say something and then he died before he could finish what he was going to say? Or what was that? That was so weird. Moving on. The other things that I didn't like about Generations, this is going to sound weird considering the fact that I've taught quite a bit about this. But I wish that Deanna Troi could have been in the film more. I know that's weird, because I taught so much about how I dislike the women in Star Trek, but besides Data, Deanna is my other favourite character in Next Gen. I just wanted to see more of her, you know. And there's another character that I wanted to see more of, and that was Sulu's daughter, Demora. I found her character quite interesting, and I wanted to learn more about her because, you know, she is Sulu's daughter after all, and I just wanted to know why she and the rest of Sulu's family were never mentioned before them. You know, I just wanted to know where she'd been the whole time. I hate the fact that we only see her for that little prologue at the beginning. She could have easily been in the rest of the film, but played by an older actress or something like that. I just wanted to see more of her. I'm only saying that because she's hot. Anyway, I think I've covered everything that I wanted to talk about. Next time, I will be reviewing the motion picture, which is the first ever Star Trek film ever. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one, because I know I've heard that it drags a little bit, but it has like this simple feeling line in it. That's got to be good. Stick around for that review. Bye guys!